I got you. Now. Hello, Panther fans. This is Jason Marsh with your call tonight on the football game between the visiting Odessa Bulldogs and the Oak Grove Panthers. I'm joined this evening by two of the former Oak Grove Panthers, Brendan Marsh and Cameron Keith. We'll get these guys in here in just a minute. First of all, we want to talk about what's going on with the Oak Grove Panthers. The Panthers are now currently 1-2, and they are just now came off a loss from Center High School this past weekend of a 62-40 high-powered offensive game there. I tell you what, Panthers, we need to get back on track this evening.
Agreed.
Let's talk a little bit some of the keys of the game. Let's go with Brendan Marsh. Let's talk about the keys of the game for the offense for the Oak Grove Panthers.
Yeah, first of all, I mean, it's a big rivalry game. You know, anytime Odessa comes to our hometown or we go to their place, it's always a big function. In terms of key to the games, I think it's important that we just play fast the whole game. We get offense on track first. Odessa has a good offense. They like to score a lot of points. So defensively, we got to step up. Make some stops here and there, but also we got to keep up with them on the offensive end.
Gotcha. Cameron Keith, what do you talk about the Oak Grove defense coming into this ball game?
The big major I'm going to look at is the D line. I want to see how they perform against this Odessa offensive line. They're tough up front, no doubt in my mind. So it's going to be an interesting matchup as to how this Oak Grove defense will line up against their offensive line. But one other key factor I want to see is how both teams will use the play action to their advantage.
I got you. I've heard that the starting quarterback for the Odessa Bulldogs got hurt last week. We don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback quite yet. I know I've seen a couple of gentlemen out there warming up before this game this evening. One thing I do want to talk about right now is a little bit of the special teams aspect of the game. We got to make sure that on our side for special teams for the Oak Grove Panthers is to make sure that we're good, fundamental sound, and staying in our lanes, especially on kickoff returns, making sure we don't allow the big play. You know what? One thing that you got to make sure you go out here and do is give a good, perfect game of football, period. No mistakes. Try to keep those mistakes to a minimal. But you know what? Come out here, play hard, let it loose, and go out here and have some fun.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you. And speaking of, Odessa having one guy out, we also have one guy coming back, and which is a very big part of this Oak Grove football program is Adrian Whitehead. He had a shoulder injury not too long ago, and he's coming off of it. I'm excited to see what he does tonight.
Yes, and I tell you what, nothing gets you fired up more than a rivalry between two schools that are just, 10 miles apart from each other, just a little bit further east down I-70. This rivalry has been going on since the early 1920s. Can you believe that you guys were a part of something like that that's been going on for that long? I know there's not a whole lot of love lost in between these two teams, but guess what? I know that you guys have friends outside after football, after the school sports are over with some guys out there from the Odessa area. You know what? It's kind of a neat deal. This type of rivalry is just not anywhere. You just can't find this anywhere. This is kind of like the old rivalries of the Missouri KU rivalries type thing, No love lost, but after the ball game's over, guess what? Hey, tip their hat to them, and whoever won the game, they won the game. Right. But you know what? This doesn't just stop here at football. It goes to baseball. It goes to basketball. I mean, it's that big of a rivalry between these two schools. I tell you what, it's a beautiful night here in Oak Grove. Beautiful night here at the Oak Grove Stadium. One thing that we do want to make sure that we mention, we want to give our prayers and thoughts to the Daugherty family. We lost Fred Daugherty this last week due to cancer. And, Oak Grove family, we love the Daugherty family. He was a big instrumental person for Oak Grove athletics, for Oak Grove in general, for the school. And, our hearts and prayers go out to them this evening.
Well said.
As we start another century-old Odessa
All right, Panther fans, looks like we're about ready to go to kickoff here. There's about 1:20 left in the clock here. Looks like both teams went to the sideline, and it looks like Oak Grove looks like Oak Grove might have. Looks like Oak Grove will be receiving the kickoff, opening kick. Oh, they just deferred to the second half. Looks like they'll be kicking off. Sorry, I was sitting here talking to you guys, and I didn't see who got the coin flip. My bad. So kicking for the Panthers right now is Diego Perez. He is a true freshman out here doing his thing. And on Friday nights, you couldn't ask for nothing more than a freshman out here playing football on Friday night.
Yeah, right. Lots of talent right there.
Looks like number 14, Sean Batter, is back to receive.
And number
32,
Alex Whitehead.
Blake Heitman.
And we're off.
And the kickoff.
Short pooch kick. He's going to call for a fair catch around the 30-yard line. And the Odessa Bulldogs are going to get a drive started here from about the 29-yard line.
Let's see who they put in at quarterback. That was the big question of the night.
Looks like the quarterback is going to be number 12, Garrett Bayless. Garrett Bayless will be the quarterback for the Odessa Bulldogs.
We're going to get into like a split pro, almost looks like. We got a tight end to the left, slot to the right, single man backfield, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle to number 32, and it's going to be gobbled up by looks like number 50, Xander Brendiger, and number 14, Brennan Griffin. That's just a great read right there on the defensive side. You know, shooting the gap, seeing the guard pull, and staying in that hip pocket, making a play. Odessa Bulldogs now getting the call from the coach.
Looks like it'll be second down and 11 for the Bulldogs.
We're going to another
on their own 28-yard line.
Another spread formation. Tight end to the right, two receivers to the left, single out to the right as well. Single back. It's going to be a quarterback keep, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield.
Number 56. 55, my bad.
Garrett Hudspeth on the tackle there. I tell you what, right now, up front, it looks like we're just wrestling them around.
Different front I've ever seen.
Yeah. We got trips out to the right. Tight end to the left.
11.
Single backfield. It's going to be a short pass. It's going to be out to number 32. It's going to be a missed tackle, and he's going to be brought down short of the first down by about 4 yards. And that's, coming out, that's the kind of start you wanted to see from the Oak Grove Panthers, try to force a 3-and-out here.
Yeah, they had a good flow to the defense over there. The ball got over there, and there was a lot of black jerseys getting over there to the sideline.
And it does look like Odessa's going to punt.
Punter looks like it's going to be Caleb Moody. He's a senior.
We have Carson Smith returning. I'm excited to see how he does on this. Remember against Lawson, he had a great return.
Pretty decent kick. And he's going to be gobbled up. That's just one of those plays. You see guys in your face, you just want to call a fair catch and just keep yourself from getting hurt.
Well, I tell you what, folks, you couldn't ask for a better atmosphere here tonight out here in Oak Grove. Both stands are full. A lot of people here. A lot of energy going on in the stadium this evening. Panthers are in their modal offense. Jones gets the sign.
I'm expecting the Panthers to start setting up the run real soon.
Run up to the Jones under center. Handoff to number 8, Carson Smith. Gobbled up for looks like it to be a 1-yard gain to the 32-yard line. It'll be second down and 9.
It almost looked like on that play, if we were able to replay it, their corner bit in real hard to the inside of the box. He bounces that. There's nobody out there to stop him.
One thing I'm also seeing is who's going to go the distance. This is what this game's going to be about. Who can last longer than the other?
Jones with the snap, with the fake. Play action. Oh, had Clinton Stewart streaking down the sideline. Didn't look like he was had too much separation from the defender. Not a bad deal. Hey, you know what? You got to keep them on their heels. Can't keep them thinking run all the time.
Right.
Not a bad opportunity. Now we're looking at a 3rd and 9 on their own 32-yard line for the Panthers.
You know, I don't think the read there was a bad read. I just think he needs to put that ball a little bit on the outside, let his guy go get it.
Jones under the center with a snap. Sweep to the left to Stewart. Stewart gets a gain of about 2 yards on the play. It will be a 4th and 5 on their own 35-yard line. Tackled by number 14, Sean Batter for the Odessa Bulldogs.
I want to say this is the first time Diego Perez will be punting in Oak Grove Stadium on a Friday night.
Number 32, Blake Heitman, set to receive for the Bulldogs.
Oh, hate to see that.
That ball's going to be picked up by number 18, Gage Westerhold. We had a fumbled snap.
It looks like the ball hit the ground before it got back to the punter. Well, that's a turnover in your own territory within the red zone. Odessa Bulldogs will take over possessions, 1st and 8 on the 8-yard line.
Talked about it at the beginning of the game.
Panthers.
Talked about it at the beginning of the game already. You know, just trying to limit those mistakes that, you know, puts them in position like they are now to get an easy score.
Looks like Garrett Bayless back in the pistol formation.
We got a double tight end set. Slot and wide out to the left side of the field with a single back in the backfield. Motion. It's going to be a handoff right at the gut, number 32, and he's going to break 1 tackle, break 2 tackles, and he's going to get in the end zone for an Odessa score.
Blake Heitman with an 8-yard touchdown run for the Odessa Bulldogs.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's one thing you can't do to a good team. This team here, Odessa Bulldogs, are the number 2 ranked team in the state of Missouri for Class 3 right now. You cannot give them a short field. Anytime you give them a short field, they're going to end up punching it in for a touchdown.
You know, and I think that's one thing that their coaching staff really teaches well is, you know,
To finish.
well, yeah, finish along is, you know, taking advantage of, you know, of the situation. You know, if somebody hands you something, you know, go make a play, go score a touchdown, make it hurt.
Yep. First of all, let's go ahead and go for the sponsors here. Commercial Bank, Bank of Commercial. Serving Oak Grove since 1907. Gold sponsors are First Baptist Church, supporting Oak Grove families for over 150 years. Jake's Heating and Cooling. For your refrigeration, heating, and cooling needs, give Jake's a call. Oak Grove Medical Clinic, looking forward to providing health care to you and your family. State Farm Insurance. Jeff Jennings, your local State Farm agents, helping things go right for 20 years in Oak Grove. New Life Church of Oak Grove, serving the families and community of Oak Grove. Center Point Medical Center, serving Jackson County and community and surrounding communities. And also, gold sponsor is Oak Grove Chiropractic. Silver sponsor is Karen Lux Realty Executives and Graham Homes of Oak Grove.
Senior Carson Smith.
And Bird Automotive. And Focus on Oak Grove. Thank you to all your sponsors to help things go right here at Oak Grove.
Looks like we have number 33, Boston Sanders, here to kick it off.
Squib.
It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to give Oak Grove good field position to bounce back and get a touchdown here, get some points on the board.
You know, one thing I'm looking forward to seeing from this Oak Grove offense is the mindset, the mentality. You know, they just came in and scored. You were out 3-0 or 3 and out. And, you know, it's hard in football whenever something doesn't go your way like that. So I'm expecting either a big comeback or another 3 and out. Let's say it.
Looks like the Panthers will start on their own 35-yard line. Jones gets the play. Goes under the center. Looks like we got two
I
receivers
formation.
to the left. I formation.
Something new.
Jones
Like
with
trap
a
up the middle to
trap up the middle to number 14, Brennan Griffin.
Ball did come out at the end of the play. I'm not sure.
They're going to mark him down.
Yeah.
You know, for this offensive line for the Panthers, I think they just need to drive their feet some more. They can definitely move their D-line, but it's all a matter of heart, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Looks like we got 2nd and 8 now on their own 37-yard line.
at the 37.
I formation.
We're seeing a new variation of this offense, and I'm kind of liking it. Gonna be knocked away by number 33, Boston Sanders.
Pass intended for number 20, Jamison Kirk. Broken up on the play by number 33, Boston.
You know, being honest, there was not a lot of separation there either. You know,
No. You saw that tight window
Yeah.
open up, and then
it closed up
shut.
just as fast
Yep.
as it opened.
One thing I like to see him do is maybe get Armstrong in that slot position with his speed. He could be able to create separation,
With a
maybe
linebacker
middle.
in the inside,
yeah,
yeah.
he'll have an option, middle of the field or to the sideline.
I mean, when you got a kid with speed like that, you got to take advantage any way you can.
Jamison Kirk with a hard run. Looks like he'll get a gain of about 3 yards. Looks like it'll be 4th and 5 on their own 40-yard line.
You know, special teams is another part of the game where it can either make a team or break a team. I'm looking forward to see how this center and this punter readjust from last mishap. Another low kick.
Looks like another low snap down there by his feet. Not really giving him much of a shot. They got a pretty good rush coming in there on him.
Of the Bulldogs.
You know, it's all right, young man. Just relax a little bit.
Right.
Go out there and, you know, try to stay as calm as you can. Get out there and get you a good kickoff.
I mean, you really think about it. They're just both two young players. You know, Jordan Hall,
Yep.
which he's a sophomore, I believe, this year, and Diego Perez, like you said at the beginning of the game, is a freshman.
All right, looks like Odessa will take over on the 37-yard line of the Oak Grove Panthers.
Looks like we got a double wide split to the right, tight end to the left, also with a wide out single back in the backfield. He's going to take a shot down the middle. Oh, that was almost a really good play. 44 got his head turned around. That might have been a completion for a score right there.
You know, it looks like they set up for a run-pass option there. You got to be careful on those, Al. Your linemen get too far downfield, and you get that penalty.
I'm surprised they really haven't went to Sean Batter yet. That guy run all over us last year there.
Second and 10.
Let's see what they do here.
Looks like we got trips out to the right with the tight end split to the left. We're going to get a motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to number 14, and that's going to be good for about a six-yard gain here.
Sean Batter on the carry. So we're now looking at about a 3rd down and
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 on their own 27-yard, on the Oak Grove Panthers 27-yard line. We have a 7-0 ball game here with 7:33 left in the first quarter.
Looks like we're going to a double tight end set. 2 receivers out to the right.
I wouldn't be surprised if they pass
A
out
slide out
to
to the left. There's going to be motion across the field. Number 14 is going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to try to go right at the middle, and he's going to get blown up.
Quarterback number 12.
Number 56, Garrett Hudspeth, you know, laying the boom right there. Got
Gotta
to
be
be
careful
careful
about
leaving
that.
your feet in the box.
Yep. Especially already being down, your QB1 going to a sophomore. You don't want him taking that hit, but see what they do here.
We now have a 4th down and 3 on the 25-yard line. We have 6:57 left right now in the first quarter of the ball game.
Looks like they're going to stick with another double tight end set right here. We got a slot to the right side of the field, another wide out, single back set. And he's going to roll out to his right, throws it to an open receiver, number 41, and he's going to be brought down around the 10-yard line.
Caught by number 41, Zane Palmer, a junior. Junior for the Bulldogs.
With that catch, that is enough for a first down for the Bulldogs.
With that catch, that was a first down for the Odessa Bulldogs on the Panthers' 11-yard line. First down and 10.
Yeah, I think they found something here, sticking with the double tight end set. They got a slot to the left. He's going to motion. Number 14 brings up the middle, and it's going to be blown up
Sean Batter with the ball carrier.
by number 14, Brennan Griffin.
Bulldogs. Tackle by number 14.
I tell you what, from this angle, you can really see those offensive linemen really getting out, pulling, and getting in front of those running backs.
Second and 9.
You can also see some good penetration from the middle, from the defensive tackles from the Panthers, getting in there and shooting them gaps.
Once again, going with the double tight end set. Wide receiver out to the right with the slot receiver to the right as well. We get a motion inside. It's going to be another handoff up the middle to number 32, and he's going to break one tackle, break two tackles, and he's going to get into the end zone.
Touchdown by number 32, Blake Heitman, senior. I tell you what, looks like the Oak Grove Panthers had an opportunity for a tackle for a loss in the backfield. Missed a tackle. I tell you what, one thing that you have to do against this team, you do have to tackle, you do have to wrap up, and you do have to put them to the ground.
You know, one thing I'm looking forward to see is on the Oak Grove Panthers. Is
Oh, we have a muff snap.
up.
And it's going to be in there for 2.
Well, like I was saying, you know, who's going to step up and be that leader and pick that team up, let them know, hey, it's all right, still the first quarter, we have time.
Well, we currently have 5:43 left in the first quarter, and the Odessa Bulldogs are having a 15-0 lead. Odessa really hasn't had much as far as having to travel too far down the field. They have opportunities both times. The last 2 times they've had the balls within our own 30-yard line.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to do good things whenever you give the opponent the ball on your own 30-yard line. So what adjustments do you think the offense needs to make, Brennan?
You know, there's a lot of things you can do, and I think effort's one of them. You know, I think soon enough these guys will get fired up. You know, a coach light up into them, or you know, a leader on the team, a senior on the team takes charge, and really starts to lead charge about like fighting back. And right now it looks like we're just taking a beating, and we're just keep taking and taking and taking, and we really haven't tried to push back yet. You know, and I think if we do that, there'll be a huge turning point in the game.
Well, I tell you what, as bad as it started off, it's only a 15-0 ball game. You come back and get a touchdown, you're within a score.
Exactly. But, I mean,
as a player, it's hard to see it like that. It's just mistake after mistake. And
you look at the mannerisms on the field, you'd think we'd be down 41-0.
Right.
Yep. And you can't have that attitude.
Kickoff looks like Smith gets it. Smith the return up to the 24-yard line, 23-yard line. Let's see if the Panthers offense can get something rolling here. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful night here in Oak Grove. I tell you what, the temperature is really starting to cool off a little bit. The box up here is not as hot as it was from the very beginning.
It's not a sauna.
Except for Mr. Miller over there waving a fan in his face, you know. But it's not, you know, I wouldn't ask for a better thing anywhere else to be on a Friday night than Oak Grove Panther Stadium. All right, here comes Jones with the play call. They run up to their offense under the center.
Play clock running down.
Snap. Oh, Carson Smith with a misdirection for about 5 yards. Looks like it'll be second down and 5. Good, positive yardage on first down. Tell you what, it really opens up the playbook whenever you're able to get positive yards of 5 or more yards per down. Let's go to a quick run up to the offensive line. Jones got one wide receiver right. Carson Smith with a run. Looks like he will have a Oak Grove Panthers first down and runs for about 8 yards for a Panther first down.
That little spark, that's all they needed. Let's see if they can stick with it.
Ride this momentum. You got to ride this momentum.
Looks like the Panthers will be first down and 10 on their own 38-yard line with 4:53 left in the first quarter. Armstrong wide to the right. Jones under the center. Takes the snap, hands off to Carson Smith. Carson Smith is met at the line of scrimmage for no gain, maybe a gain of 1. It would be second down and 9. Looks like they went to the same play 3 times in a row.
Yeah. The only thing on that play was, I'm not sure if it was 66 or 56, but he's got to attack the full body. He attacked half a man, and you just can't do that with this defense.
Good observation. We have second down and 9 on our own 39-yard line. Armstrong wide to the right. Jones under the center. Takes the snap. Hands off to Carson Smith. Looks like he'll have a good yard of about 4 yards. So we're looking about, right now, we're going to be looking at about a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5.
One thing I just saw from that play with the Bulldogs defense is they're not getting lined up. They're not getting set.
Yep.
Oak Grove's got the advantage on them for that, for sure. So
I take that back. Looks like we'll have about 3rd down and 6 on our own 42-yard line. Armstrong wide to the left. Jones into the center. Hands off to Carson Smith. Carson Smith met in the backfield but keeps his feet rolling. Looks like he might have a gain of about 2 yards on the play. Looks like it'll be 4th down, and I take that back 1 yard on the play. Be 4th and 5 on their own 40.
I don't blame them for if they go for this. Just let their punter cool down, let their long snapper cool down. Maybe talk about it on the sideline, see what's going wrong.
Looks like the Panthers have called a timeout with 3:11 left in the first quarter. Let's see here. Let's go through our sponsors again while we have an opportunity. Commercial Bank. Bank at Commercial, serving Oak Grove since 1907. Gold sponsors are First Baptist Church, supporting Oak Grove families for over 150 years. Jake's Heating and Cooling. For your refrigeration, heating, and cooling needs, give Jake's a call. Oak Grove Medical Clinic, looking forward to providing health care to you and your family. State Farm Insurance, Jeff Jennings, your local State Farm agent, helping life go right for over 20 years in Oak Grove. New Life Church of Oak Grove, serving the families and communities of Oak Grove. Centerpoint Medical Center, servicing Jackson County and surrounding counties. Oak Grove Chiropractic, here in Oak Grove. Silver sponsors are Karen Lux Realties, Bird Automotive, and Focus on Oak Grove. Thank you again for the sponsors to make Oak Grove the school it is. Looks like we have a 4th down and 5 on our own 43-yard line. Jones goes under the center. Sweep.
He's going to find just the right play.
Looks like he got a good pitch to number 8, Carson Smith, for a gain of 6. We have 1st down, Panthers, on their own 49-yard line.
It's going to be a big play right there.
Carson seems like he's got that little bit of extra speed that they're needing right now from the running back position.
Man, it's no surprise to me, giving him the ball as much as he is, When you got a hot hand, you look back to 2014, 2015 years when you had guys like Landon Carrier, Aaron Graham, guys with a hot hand, you keep feeding them the ball.
Yep. Jones under center with a snap. Oh, bootleg.
He's got a man open downfield.
Oh,
and he's just going to miss
just missed him. Pass was intended for number 23, Aaron Hensley. Boy, he was wide open.
My guy in 10 yards from him.
One thing I did notice from looking at his body language was he didn't look like he was ready for that ball. He was kind of going with emotions, and I think that's one of the things that this Oak Grove Panthers offense just needs to get out of their head, is going through the motions.
Jones under center. Stewart with the pitch. Out to the right hand side. Looks like he has a gain of about 4-yard line. 4 yards. Looks like it'll be 3rd down and 6 on the Odessa Bulldogs 47-yard line.
Number 57, Clay Fox on the stop for the Bulldogs.
And we do have a score update. Blair Oaks is beating Boonville 8-7 in the first quarter.
Thank you for that score update. I tell you what, you start looking at Oak Grove's district this year, there's a lot of good teams in that district this year. Muddle. Jones goes under the center. Snap to number 24.
Grady Salmon with a great strong run,
Looks
putting
like
the shoulder
about
down and getting upfield.
Looks like about 6.5 yards. Oh, they're going to call it 4th down. They call him down about a yard short.
Don't know if I agree with that spot.
Ooh.
He put his head down. He tries right up.
I tell you what, he didn't mess around. He planted that foot and went north and south, and that's what you got to do against a team like this.
Right.
You can't dance around. They got good enough athletes on that side of the defense to where they're going to be able to track you down. All right, here they come to number 14, Brennan Griffin blasts his way through for a Panthers first down. Looks like it'll be down to the 36-yard line of the Odessa Bulldogs. Something I'm seeing right now is the running backs are actually just running in. They're not dancing, they're not thinking, they're planting their feet, and they're going north and south. And that's what you got to do against a good team like this.
Right.
Got to take whatever they give you.
As long as the sticks keep moving, you're doing the right thing. Here we go. Looks like Whitehead with a run around the right side for about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
That's going to be his first touch of the game. You know, it might not have been a great run right there, but I'm telling you what, that's the first time he's got to be in an actual football game for his senior year, and that's a pretty cool thing to see.
That is his first possession of the year for Adrian Whitehead.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go with the play action.
We're sitting right now with 16 seconds, and Jones with the snap, with the trap play. Number 8, Carson Smith. I mean, I tell you what, he's keeping those feet going, and you got to always fall forward, and that's something that you teach as teaching running backs. When you're falling, you got to fall forward.
Right.
That is the end of the first quarter. We have a 15-0 ball game here, folks. The Odessa Bulldogs lead the Oak Grove Panthers 15-0, but guess what? The Oak Grove Panthers are on the move right now. What are some things that you want to take into the second quarter, starting off with Brendan?
I'm just saying, doing what they're doing right now. They just ate, 6 minutes off the clock. If they can keep doing that and incorporating that into their game and keeping the ball out of Odessa's hands and their high-powered offense, that's going to bring good things for this game.
What do you think on the defensive side, Cameron?
I don't really think it's more of the defense. I think it's the special teams. If you can limit them to field advantage, they had score on both of their scores. They were inside or near the 30. I think the defense can hold them as long as, the mindset isn't they only need 30 yards as compared to they need 75.
Well, I think our best defense right now is keep that offense on the sidelines right now.
Yeah.
And I'm just being honest with you. If we could keep the time of possession, I tell you what, it's going to help us out in the long run. But guess what? Just keeping the time of possession, you're going to have to put the ball in the end zone.
Agreed.
Couldn't agree more with you, Jason.
I concur. Well, folks, like I said again, it is a beautiful night here in Oak Grove. Mm-hmm. Temperature's starting to drop a little bit. And I tell you what, second half, it should be beautiful out here for the second half. But I tell you what, again, we want to thank all of our sponsors again for everything that they do here at Oak Grove. But we also want to thank all these Panther fans for coming out here and supporting these Oak Grove Panthers. We have
pitch out to the right to Hayden Armstrong, and he's just going to take off, and he's going to lower his shoulder and get out of bounds at around the 20 or the 19-yard line. And that's something you didn't see. They're moving him. He hasn't played that position in the first 3 weeks of the season. Mm-hmm. They put him in the backfield. They give him a pitch, give him some blockers around the edge, and just let his speed do what it does.
Well, the thing is, when you got that kind of speed, when you run a 4.5, you got to get that. You got to put a ball in the hands of that kid. All right, here we go, Panthers. 11:32 left in the second quarter. We are 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. We are in the red zone. Jones under center takes the snap.
Ball on the ground. And that's going to be picked up by, the Odessa Bulldogs.
Just whenever you thought you had it all figured out.
Oh, looks like we got it back.
Recovered it.
Looks like, wow. Looks like the ball was popped out of Carson Smith's hands. I tell you what, though, the young man was running hard. We are now sitting at 2nd and 6 right now on the 16-yard line.
And just things like that, you got to do whatever you do to avoid those little turnovers. And we escaped one right there, but I'm just
I think
anything like that, they're going to come.
Jones under the center. Whitehead with the carry for about 4 yards. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 on the 14-yard line or 13-yard line.
With that fumble by Carson, I think that just reminded him of protecting the baby.
Take care of baby.
Yep. Hold it up high and tight.
The effort is there, gentlemen. The effort
Oh,
that
yeah.
I'm seeing out of the Oak Grove Panthers right now is there. Quick to the offensive line. Jones going under the center. Takes the ball. Looks like that is number
20, Jamison Kirk.
20, Jamison Kirk. Looks like he's to the 10-yard line. It's close to a first down. Let's see here. They are going to say it's probably fourth and inches. No doubt in my mind, I would give it to number 14, Brennan Griffin, right up the gut.
Agreed.
Go back to that little wedge play, get him behind his lineman, and just let him do his thing.
Panthers come to the line of scrimmage.
I think we're going to see it right here. Wedge right the middle.
There
Yep.
it is. I tell you what, if you can get 5 yards a pop with that thing, why not just run it?
Yep.
5 yards is 5 yards.
Keep running it until it's broken.
Exactly. Now we have first down and goal on the 7-yard line, ladies and gentlemen.
Got to capitalize here. We got to get in the end zone. We got to get points at least right now.
You know, this is where it gets interesting. If I'm the Bulldogs, I'm thinking, I'm going to rush up the middle, try to stop that play from happening again, because if they're getting 5 yards to carry from that, then why not?
Jones under center takes the snap.
Jamison
Gives it to
Kirk's
number
going to find
20.
a hole.
Jamison Kirk gets it down to the 3-yard line. It'll be second down. Second down and 3. Second down and goal.
And I'll tell you something, Dad, right there. You see, he kind of lets up when that guy comes and tries to fill that hole. He puts his shoulder down. He gets an extra 1 or 2 yards. He might have been in the end zone there. And that could be a play that possibly changes the whole momentum of the game.
Here we go. Line up. Snap to Jamison
He's going to
Kirk.
get another shot at it, and he's going to get in the end zone.
Down. Panthers. Number 20, Jamison Kirk. I tell you what, way to bow your back, gentlemen. Way to put yourself on the board. That is a good response. Didn't start off the way you wanted it to start out, but guess what? You come back, you bow your back, and you go in there and you do something with it.
Yep.
Couldn't
Show 'em
agree
you're still
more.
in this.
Kick was almost
is up
nearly blocked by number
and good.
32.
Kick is up and good by number 1, Diego Perez.
That hard count almost got 61 offsides. I was surprised they didn't call it. I thought that they would call it right there.
Well, Oak Grove Panther fans, we have ourselves a ball game. 8:47 left in the second quarter. Bulldogs leading 15-7. What's some of the highlights that you've seen on that drive, Mr. Marsh?
You know, I've seen a lot of urgency, a sense of urgency out there on the field, and that was in between every snap. Getting on the ball quick, getting the play off, not allowing them to get time to have, their defense get completely set, and you can see the confusion and things on the field where they didn't really know where the play was going to go, and I think that really gave us a big advantage in that whole possession.
Very true. Mr. Keith, you get an opportunity, you get us some score updates over there for us for around the area. I tell you what, 8:47, the way the game started off, I tell you what, we're right where we want to be, right back in the ball game. I just said it. You know what? You're only down by a touchdown now.
Right.
Only by a touchdown and 2-point conversion.
And we do have a score update. Harrisonville is losing 6-14 to Warrensburg, quarter 1.
Copy that. That's a big score. Here we go.
Have a pooch kick.
Fair catch on the 31-yard line by Diego. Kicked by Diego Perez. Fair caught by number 44,
And, I think
Lane Croucher.
I think this is where we see the true Panthers defense. They're going to show them, hey, you guys don't have that field advantage like you did your past scores, so let's see what you can do about it.
I'm curious why we don't try to, kick the ball deep, though. Give them a long field to work with. We keep giving them these short field situations, and
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed.
They got a young quarterback in there. They got somebody hasn't been in there. Batter with the carry. Looks like he's wrapped up for maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be second down and 10 on their own 34-yard line. I tell you what, the defensive line looks like they're really firing off on all cylinders right now.
Driving their feet. If you can drive your feet against this big O line, then you can move them.
it's a great point, Cameron.
Thank you.
He's going to drop back for a pass
81.
here, and he's going to have nowhere to go to, and he's going to find some room to scramble, make one guy miss, and he's going to be brought down with a great open field tackle by number 8, Carson Smith.
You know, coming from a defensive end standpoint, seeing 81 rush up field like that, you gotta stay calm under with that. You can't go past the quarterback. It's tricky, honestly. You know, you gotta read it just right, and right there he just went a little too far upfield.
You know, you just got to be patient in your read.
Right.
And attack that upfield shoulder. Motion from the wing to the right. It's going to be a play right at the middle, and he's going to get about a gain of 3 yards. And that's going to be carried by number 32, Blake Heatman.
Tackle by number 50, Xander Brenniger.
Brought down by number 50, Xander Berniger.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything on him yet, but one person I am not seeing out there right now for the Panthers was number 88, Caden Weir. I haven't seen him out there in the defensive end area.
He's going to drop back for another pass, and he's going to get hit on the play, and that's going to be just short. And then number 33 on the coverage, Holland Graves for the Oak Grove Panthers.
Gable Gross with the pressure, quarterback pressure for the Panthers.
3rd down and 8.
I saw both sides coming in on close with him
Yes.
on that. You know, if you're the quarterback, I mean, I'm not a quarterback, but I'm just thinking to myself, get this ball out of my hands, you know. Trips right.
Be a short motion. He's going to drop back for yet another pass, and he's going to be looking
Rolling out.
downfield, and he's going to scramble again. And there's going to be nobody out there to stop him, and he's just going to keep running. He's going to be finally brought down around the 11-yard line.
Great open field tackle by Carson Smith there.
Bulldog carry number 12, Garrett Bayless. Brought down by
It looks
number 8.
like
Tell you that,
the
Mr. Bayless.
the offensive tackles are doing a good job of sealing those defensive ends up from getting upfield.
Bulldog
Yeah.
1st down.
Tell you what, number 12, Garrett Bayless, got some wheels on him getting downfield, and he was leaving everybody that was trying to chase him down.
I think we got a defensive end number 54 out there, and I don't have a 54 on the in the books here.
Logan Holtz.
Is it Logan Holtz?
It is.
Looks like he caught that one, a shoestring catch, in for a touchdown.
Bulldog. Number 32, Blake Heitman.
Bulldogs score on a 17-yard pass from number 12, Garrett Bayless, to number 32, Blake Heitman.
Just like I was saying earlier, I really don't understand why we don't try to kick the ball deep. You know, obviously try to kick it away from their guys, but they're going to keep it again, and he's going to go out the side, and he's going to get into the end zone for 2. Number 12, Garrett Bayless.
I tell you what, one thing I am noticing about that young man, he is lowering his shoulder, and he's not afraid to run somebody over.
6:12 in the half.
So right now we got 6:12 left in the second quarter. The Bulldogs lead 23-7. What do you want to see from the Panthers coming out here with this next possession?
I mean, that same intensity, the same aggression as we had last drive. You know, try to put some more points on the board. You know, we got 6 minutes. If we can eat that clock away, get a quick score here and make it 14 or even 16 going into half.
Get the ball back.
Yeah, we get the ball coming out at half, and we get a really good game here. But regardless, we got to find a way to get some points on the board here before we go into half.
Well, folks, we are now 6:12 left in the second quarter, 23-7, with the Bulldogs leading the ball game.
You know, one thing I'm actually curious about is seeing if the Bulldogs incorporate more QB runs with the passing game instead of making that chance of getting an interception. You know, we are getting pressure with the D-line, but it's not enough to contain him.
Yep. Well, right now, ladies and gentlemen, this game here is all about that traveling trophy sitting down there with the firefighters hat on top of it. I tell you what, it's been a little while since Oak Grove has had that here at the station here at Oak Grove. We'd like to get that thing back here. Looks like the ball was fair caught there on the 31. Holland Graves on the fair catch. Panthers will take over on their own 31 yard line.
You know, I think it's been about 4 to 5 years since we've had possession of that trophy.
And I think that we brought it home whenever Odessa still had grass field.
Yeah.
Out there.
That was a game.
That was a game in the rain.
Our freshman year.
No, we brought it back our sophomore year.
Yeah, that's right.
At home. I remember that.
Yep.
Panthers go under the center. Takes a snap. Handoff.
Right,
Big hole.
Right at the gut. He's going to be brought down. He's going to keep running his feet. Breaks a couple tackles there, but
looks like a gain of about 4 yards on the play.
Near the end, he brings down by about 4 or 5 other Bulldogs.
Who is that? Carson Smith on the run, looks like.
You know, I'd like to see us go back to that single back set with Hayden Armstrong, and we get like a trips looks to the right and give him the ball again and see what he can do.
We now have a 2nd down and 6 on our own 35-yard line. Jones gets the call. You got Armstrong wide out to the right. Stewart with a toss sweep.
Hit the run by senior number 42, Clint Stewart.
You know, one thing I just noticed on that play that a lot of speculation might occur, you know, is with number 4, his speed. I think 31 is able to match that. They have him at a great distance lined up against him, so maybe you attack inside.
With a snap, looks like Carson Smith with a run. Looks like he's going to be about 1.5 yards short of a first down. It'll be 4th and 1.5. I don't think the Panthers are going to be in punt formation anytime soon. We need to get this ball, take it down, and make a score.
4th down and 1.
Jones under the center.
We attack on the backfield.
No gain on the play. That'll be turnover on downs. Whitehead with the run.
Stop short of the first down.
Doesn't look like Odessa's showing any signs of letting off the gas here. Not giving Oak Grove any breathing room.
Well, Panther fans, right now it's 4:43 left in the second quarter. The score is currently 23-7. Bulldogs take over on possessions on the Panthers' 40-yard line.
You know, one thing I'd like to see from the Panthers, you know, in terms of going into the second half is, you know, going from a drive where we score and, you know, riding that momentum. We got to keep that momentum.
Yes.
You know, when you let it sway and you let really good teams get that momentum back, that's when things turn bad and you get situations like this.
Quarterback takes a snap, back to pass. Looks like he
brought
will
down
be
the
brought
backfield.
down in the backfield for a loss of about 3 yards. Looks like the defensive end
72,
got
Jacob
back there in
Shepard.
time because he had a gentleman that was coming open deep down the center of the field.
Number 23, Aaron Hensley in on the sack 12. That loss brings up 2nd down and 13.
You know, I wonder if I'm the Bulldogs, if I try to kill the clock some more or go for another shot downfield.
I think the Bulldogs' motto is all gas, no brakes. They want to go
Yeah.
score every time. Here we go. Hand off to number
32.
hand off to number 32, Blake Heitman, for a gain of about 6 yards. It is now going to be 3rd down and 7 on the Panthers' 37-yard line.
3rd down and 7.
As the Bulldogs break a huddle here, we're going to go into another double tight end set. Wing back to the right, wide out to the right in a single back set. Ball's going to be snapped and handed off to number 14. He's going to take it up the middle with a strong run. He's going to get a gain of about 5 yards here. It's going to leave him with about a 4th and short.
Number 14, batter on the carry.
4th.
Brought down by number 14, Brendan Griffin for the Panthers.
Bulldogs looking at about what Cameron said, a 4th and 4 here.
4th and 4.
And it's about no shockers that they're going to go for it here. They're looking to try to put another score in the end zone here before they go into half.
I watch out for that quarterback keeper. That young man gets positive yardage every time he touches the ball. All right, Panther fans, there's now 2:55 left
Looks like there's
in
going
the
to be 12.
first half.
I'm not exactly sure what the call here is. Illegal man on the field. I think they had 12 players on the field. Odessa did.
I think they had too many people in the huddle.
Yep.
Illegal substitution for 5 yards.
And that's going to be huge right here because now they got to punt the ball and we get a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Panthers looks like they will have Hayden Armstrong back to receive.
Wow. It's a great special teams play by number 32 right there, making a play.
The ball is going to be placed on the half-yard line.
Recovered by 32, Heitman at the 1 yard.
Great special teams play.
Right here, you got to drive your feet. You can't let for any pressure. I don't care if you're throwing, passing, whatever.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2:36 left in the first half. Bulldogs are leading 23-7. You got them to punt. Now you got to go to the full length of the field to score before halftime.
Yep.
You got 2 minutes, 30 seconds to do it. I'm sure we have, I think we have 2 timeouts left. I mean, it's possible.
Sideline's your friend.
We got to have a few big plays here, though.
Looks like he got about a 2-yard gain
Carry by 20,
by Jamison Kirk. A little bit of breathing room. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 8 on our own 3-yard line.
Late Croucher.
And,
Well, Panther fans, just so you know, the home of the Panther Pride Band will be playing here at halftime. I think they'll be having the camera on them here at halftime for you guys can watch the Panther Pride. There we go, run up the middle. Almost broke it loose. One man to miss, and he probably could have went to the house. Jamison Kirk on the carry.
And that's one thing about the offense we're running right now is, yes, although it's a very good offense, it's a good clock eater type of offense. But when you got 99 yards to go, this offense is not a very forgiving offense.
Yes.
You got to have some plays in the playbook that'll be able to get you a big play here and there to get you down the field a little bit quicker. I mean, as you already see, we're already a minute off the clock, and we're only about out to the 10-yard line.
Jones with the snap. Jamison Kirk with a first down run of about 4 yards.
I'd be surprised if we see a timeout here.
High school football, the ball clock stops on a first down, so they can hurry up, get on the line of scrimmage, and run a play.
Well,
We do have a score update. Pleasant Hill is leading 21-16 over Buffalo.
Pleasant Hill, I tell you what, there's no slouch teams in that Missouri Valley River Conference West at all. So let's see here. We have first down and 10 on our own 17-yard line. Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap. Handoff right up the middle to number 14. Brendan Griffin for a gain of about 7 yards.
I'm surprised that no timeouts have been called. Looks like they're just going to go in
you
half
got 2
and
timeouts.
score.
You got 2 timeouts to use. You might as well. You got to give yourself a chance to score here.
Right. Worst thing that happens is you throw it up, you get an interception. That's it. I don't see why they just don't throw it up, see what happens. You never know.
Jones with the snap.
I'm
Up
just
the
gonna-
middle.
I
Another
really,
first down.
I just really don't agree with what they're doing here. You got an offense that puts points up on the board every game, and you got to try to keep up and score with them, especially when the defense is not doing a really
Already
a
trailing.
great job of trying to stop that offense. You got to put as many points up on the board as you can.
Well, Panther fans, we are sitting at zeros left on the first half. We got a score of 23-7. What are some of the things that the coach is going to tell them at halftime? Go ahead, Cameron. Go ahead.
Defense, definitely we got to pick it up. This isn't us. This is not who we are. We got to go back to our original ways, for sure. That's all I really got to say. I don't know what else to say about that,
Brandon, what do you think that some of the seniors in that locker room should be telling this team of Oak Grove Panthers?
Yeah, play some motivated football. If there's nothing else to play for, you play for each other. And in a game like this, when it's a big rivals and the team against you is trying to stick it down your throat, you got to have a full team on your side of the ball trying to do the same thing to them. So.
All right, Panther fans, again, in the first half, we have a 23-7 ball game. We're going to turn you over to the sound of the Panther Pride here for halftime. We'll see you here back at second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the sound of Panther Pride. There are 132 members in this year's high school band. They are the largest band in the MRVC conference and are expected to be the largest band attending the 51st, yes, I said 51st annual Carrollton Band Day 1 week from tomorrow on Saturday, September 25th. The students and OG band staff are excited for the great return to in-person competitions as the pandemic prevented any such festivities from happening in 2020. Tonight's halftime performance will include all 4 segments of the band's 2021 theme, Thriller. The music of Michael Jackson. You'll witness zombies rise from the turf of Panther Stadium before the band launches into the Jackson 5 classic, I Want You Back. You'll watch the band perform Smooth Criminal, complete with some signature Michael Jackson footwork. You'll hear in a segment 3 the musical elements that our band is known for across the state as trumpet soloists Emily Moyer and Simeon Weaver play We Are the World. And tonight, you'll be able to at least listen to the band's closer, Thriller. With movement to be added next week, we encourage you to clap for the moments that impress you and cheer loudly after each segment. That audience feedback goes a long way toward the band's best performance possible. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the sound of Panther Pride. Drum majors, Grayson Weisdorf, Caton Brown, and Morgan Sanders. Is the band ready? And you may take the field in halftime performance. On behalf of the band and the staff, thank you, Oak Grove, for your love and support of the band program and for being hearty audience members. We invite the entire community to join the band at their upcoming marching festival, Carrollton Band Day on Saturday, September 25th, Central Methodist University Band Day in Fayette on October 9th, and concluding their competitive season in Odessa for the Odessa Marching Invitational on October 16th. Let's hear it again for the Oak Grove sound of Panther Pride.
Welcome back, Panther fans, to the second half of the game between the Odessa Bulldogs and the Oak Grove Panthers. Currently have a score of 23-7 going into the third quarter here. There's 40 seconds left here in halftime. Let's talk about a little bit about what we want to see in the second half. I tell you what, the Panthers will receive and get the ball back here in the second half. One thing that they do need to do is make sure they go down, take care of the ball, and score on this possession. Very, very important. If not, this game will get out of hand real quick. Cameron Keith, what is the strategy in the second half for the defense?
I think it's just go back to your fundamentals. That's your base, of any football team. So that's all I can really say about that. There's nothing more to it.
Just like to give a little shout out to Oak Grove alumni here tonight at the game, Clay Griffin, now playing football at UCM.
Great to see him out there. Good game tomorrow for UCM playing Northwest. Anyways, Brendan, what about this offense, Oak Grove Panthers offense? What do you expect to see from them?
Man, I'd like to see them switch it up just a little bit. I liked when they went to that single back formation with Hayden Armstrong, trying to get him on the edge and do something with the ball. I'd like to see us come back and do something like that. I'd also like to see us throw the ball a little bit more. I know we didn't have a lot of success, but we did have open guys, and it was just all about getting the ball to those open guys.
Couldn't agree more. You said it best yourself. Well, we got a flag on the play.
Looks like we have a illegal procedure on the kicking team. Looks like it'll be taking it back 5 yards and doing a re-kick here. Looks like we have Carson Smith back deep for the Panthers with Hayden Armstrong. And
here we go. That's how you want to start it now.
Yep.
Give us a chance to get ourselves in a little bit better field position here for another Oak Grove touchdown.
Remember one thing, we got to make sure the runners are going north and south and not east and west. Get good positive yardage.
It's a great point, Dave.
Kick off. Receives it at the 15.
Fielded cleanly. He's got a big gap there if he can just hit it and go.
35.
He's going to get all the way down to the 40-yard line of the Oak Grove Panthers territory. And we're going to have, what we were looking for, in our last possession, some short fieldage. We're kind of getting a taste of what the Odessa offense was getting. Some short field, getting a quick score, getting your offense on the field, or off the field, excuse me. And,
Not only that, but it gives you a boost of
momentum, yeah.
Momentum too. You think about it like, hey, we just got up to the 40. Let's go score.
Yeah.
All right, the Panthers come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones gets ready to go underneath the center. Takes the snap. Quick pass out to number 4, Hayden Armstrong. One-on-one. Makes a man miss.
You get the ball out, you get it to a guy that can make one dude miss and get up the field. And look, we're making plays. We're getting down the field. We just got 10 yards. We just got 10 yards in one play, and right before half, we got 10 yards in 3 plays.
Couldn't agree more, Brennan.
First down, Panthers on the Bulldogs' 48-yard line.
Once again, getting on the ball with a sense of urgency.
Carson Smith with a run up the middle for a gain of about 4-yard line. 4 yards. Be second down and 6 on the Bulldog 44-yard line.
I think I go back to the run right here, open up some more. What do you think, Brennan?
Yeah, I think we go back to a run here to get another good gain here, and then take another shot.
Carson Smith with the pitch.
There you go.
Headed out to the outside. Looks like he will get close to the first down marker. Let's see what they do.
Honest,
a big hit right there.
I'm just seeing this from my angle. I'm surprised the flag wasn't thrown there for a crown-to-crown tackle. That guy
and that
came
will
in
be
with
good for a Panthers first down.
Yeah.
Panthers are now have first down and 10 on the 38-yard line of the Bulldogs.
I think if you get a good gain here of maybe second and short, second and manageable for a first down, you open your playbook some more. You pass it. Take
Jones under center. Quick pitch out to Clinton Stewart. Clinton Stewart goes around the corner for about a 7-yard gain. It'll be second down and 3. I tell you what, the offensive line right now is pushing and posing their will. And the thing is what I like to see right now out of the running backs is they're not dancing around. They're going from point A to point B and getting there.
I remember one thing from high school. Coach Elfrist would always say is, pretend there's a light behind you. You make those holes, and there's a light for that running back to see. He can get to the other side.
Jones under the center. Takes a snap. Carson Smith right up the gut for another good 6-yard gain, and that will be another good 6-yard gain for a Panthers first down.
Yep. Dropped his head, and he ran hard on that one.
Keeps his feet going, and I tell you what, always going to fall forward.
Yep.
Always a good thing. 9:54 left in the third quarter right now. 23-7. The Panthers are on the move. First down and 10 on the Odessa Bulldogs 27-yard line. Jones gets the play. Walks up underneath the center. Takes the snap. Looks like a timeout was called of the Oak Grove Panthers.
One thing I just saw was with the Oak Grove Panthers O-line is they got to get their head across if they're on the strong side. I want to say that run was meant for the left side, and number 6, the tight end, he didn't get his head across, and that would have been a lost run.
All right, while we have an opportunity, let's go ahead and give thanks to our sponsors tonight. Commercial Bank, Bank of Commercial, serving Oak Grove since 1907. They're a platinum sponsor. Gold sponsor is First Baptist Church, serving Oak Grove families for over 150 years. Jake's Heating and Cooling. For refrigeration, heating, and cooling needs, give Jake's a call. Oak Grove Medical Clinic, looking forward to providing health care to you and your family. State Farm Insurance, Jeff Jennings, your local State Farm agent, helping life go right for 20 years in Oak Grove. New Life Church of Oak Grove, serving the families and community of Oak Grove. Centerpoint Medical Center, serving Jackson County and surrounding counties. Jones goes under the center. Takes a snap. Looks like a good gain of about 4 to 5 yards on the play. Good positive yardage on first down. And let's go continue on with our silver sponsors. Our silver sponsors are Karen Lux Realty Executives, Bird Automotive,
Mr. Stout, we have a winner.
and Focus on Oak Grove. Thank you for your sponsorship. Second down and 6. Takes the snap. Hands off to Jamison Kirk.
Good strong run by him.
Number 20, Jamison Kirk.
A gain of about 4 yards on the play. Will be third down and 2 on the 19-yard line.
Shot by number 57, Clay Fox.
Also want to give shout out to our gold sponsor, Oak Grove Chiropractic, as well. Thank you for all your sponsorship to all the local businesses here in Oak Grove. 8:27 left in the third quarter. Right now, Jones under center. Takes the snap, pitches to Jamison Kirk. Jamison Kirk goes right up the gut for another 4-yard and a first down for the Oak Grove Panthers. I tell you what, fellas, all they're doing is keeping it simple right now. Mano a mano, pushing it forward. Running backs are hitting the holes hard. That's what you got to continue to do here on this drive.
Couldn't agree more, Jason.
All right, got a Hayden Armstrong wide to the left here. Jones goes under center, takes the snap. Quick pass out to number 4. Hayden Armstrong drops the ball.
Right in his numbers. It's a great throw.
I tell you what, something I like to see out of them on this, if they ever have him out there on that far wide out, there's no safety help whatsoever with this defense. I like to see a quick slant out of that.
Yeah.
You know, with that speed.
I was thinking possibly you do that same play. Give a little pump fake
and go
1,000 and just take off upfield.
Who knows? They might have that in their back pocket.
I mean, that's one of those things. It's easy to draw up too.
Armstrong out wide to the right. Jones pitches to Jamison Kirk. Jamison Kirk on the right-hand side.
Got a
There is
flag
a
on the
flag
play.
on the play.
On the carry for the Panthers, there is a penalty flag on the play.
I thought maybe it could have been a holding there, or maybe even a face mask.
We do have a face mask penalty on the play.
Penalty is
That would
face
be
mask against the Bulldogs.
half the distance of the goal. It should be a automatic first down, I would say. Maybe not. I guess it's second down and 4.
Aiden Armstrong's going to be split out to the boundary side of the field.
Jones with a snap. Kirk off the backside.
Still going.
Still moving his feet. Looks like he's got enough for a first down. It'll be first down and goal on the 4-yard line for the Oak Grove Panthers. There's 7:16 left in the third quarter. The Bulldogs leading 23-7, but the Panthers are on the move in the red zone right now currently.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to that trap up the middle.
I don't think we've seen Brennan Griffin run the ball yet this second half. Jones under center. Snaps it. Hands it to Carson Smith. Breaks the tackle.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Looks like he's going to be about a half yard shy of a touchdown. It'll be second down on the 1 yard and a half yard line out there.
Couldn't agree more.
Second and goal from the 1 for the Panthers.
Jones quick to the line of scrimmage. Hands off to number 20.
He's going to be in there for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Put 6 up
Number
on the board.
20. Jamison Kirk on the touchdown for the Panthers. 6:16 left here in the third quarter. The Panthers now have 13. Bulldogs 23 with the extra point coming up. Looks like the Panthers will be going for 2 points on this.
I don't blame him.
You got to chase
Diego's
the
had a
points.
rough night.
It's either now or later you got to get the points back.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you score this here, you get under 10 points.
Here we go. Panthers with the ball. Jamison Kirk with the sweep, and the 2-point conversion is good. Woo! Bulldogs leading 23, Panthers 15, 6:16 left in the third quarter.
And there's
What did-
nothing like a good old crowd silencer coming from the Oak Grove Panthers.
Amen.
Odessa Bulldogs 23.
And the crowd goes wild.
If they ever needed a score, that's the one they needed right there. Coming out the first drive of the game, driving it all the way down the field, only leaving 6 minutes on the clock, That's just a great drive. It's a well put together drive. I like they threw some new things into the offense there. They're going to the play that they used to call a screen. And
Yeah,
just
but
exploring different things in their offense. And it seemed to work right there.
But here's the thing. Here's the challenge. How is your defense going to perform? We haven't seen the Bulldogs offense this second half. I wonder if they got something up their sleeves too. One can only imagine.
Well, I tell you what, one thing that you could do is with Armstrong, we haven't seen it to where he brought it across the field as a sweep play. Put him in motion like we used to do with Nate Foster when Nate Foster was here with that kind of speed to get around the edge and be able to make something happen. You got to put a ball in the speedster's hands sometime.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a name drop. Nate Foster.
Sean Banner, number 32.
Shout out to Nate Foster, a former alum of Oak Grove.
Set to kick number 1,
I wonder if he's watching right now.
for the Panthers.
Diego for the kick. Uh-oh.
Oh. Ball nearly bobbled.
Kick per punt by number 10, DJ McCollum of the Bulldogs.
I just don't quite get why we're doing the pooch punt or kickoff right now. I mean, you got 6:16 left in the game. You're just giving a good offense a short field. in the third quarter.
But we did see that with Lawson. I'm not sure if it's just something that it's a go-to for him or what, but I guess we can ask him after the game.
Batter with a run around the left-hand side. Breaks a couple tackles. Oh, still breaking tackles. Down for an 11-yard gain and a first down to the Oak Grove Panther 45-yard line.
It looks like number 14 might be shaking up on the play.
The Panthers really need a big stop right here. They can't keep trading points on the board here.
Another thing I like to see about this interior D is if they can hold up their end of the deal, If they can, I'm not sure what I'm trying to look for here, but if they can just do their job, that's what I'm trying to say, I guess. Another alumni that I thought of while I was talking about that was Devin Aliewine. He's always good with filling the hole. But yeah, shout out to him.
Looks like the Odessa Bulldogs called a timeout here with 5:37 left in the third quarter. We have a 23-15 ball game. It's first down and 10 on the Panthers' 45-yard line. If you weren't here earlier, we'd like to give our heartfelt prayers and thoughts to the Doherty family. Lost Fred Doherty this last week. He's very instrumental to the Oak Grove education prospect of it. We'd like to wish the family, or give them our prayers and our thoughts. Also, like to give a shout out to the KC Hustlers out in Panama City playing softball. Like to give a shout out to those guys as well. Good luck with you guys in the World Series. But also, let's just talk about some more Panther football here. Panthers, Odessa Bulldogs in the pistol formation. The quarterback goes. Looks like a quarterback keeper around the left-hand side for a gain of about 2 yards.
So
Garrett Bayless on the carry.
Something I kind of just like hit my eye, and I didn't really pay any attention to it. They're a slot motion guy. He kind of makes a break towards the line, and I don't know if that's illegal or not to make any forward progression when in motion. But just watch his front foot as he tries to come across here. And I just wonder if that might be a penalty or something that the coaches on our side can look for.
Back for the pass. Scramble. Looks like he's going to run. Scramble. Tackled by.
It's the turning point they need.
Oh my God.
One thing I saw right there was that linebacker QB spy. That's what it looked like. I don't know if he was lost in coverage, but he was in the right place at the right time. So.
Third down and 4. Defense needs to get something here. Bulldogs are driving on the Panthers' own 39-yard line. Handoff right up the middle to number 32. Looks like he's got a first down of a gain of about 6 yards. Blake Heitman on the carry. Tell you what, guys, that gentleman there, he does run hard.
He does.
First down for the Bulldogs on the Panthers' 33-yard line with 4:03 left in the third quarter. Pistol formation. Bayless back for the snap. Fakes it out for a pass. Rolls out to the right.
That's going to be
incomplete. Incomplete
42,
to number.
Clinton Stewart in coverage.
Pass was intended for number 41, Zane Palmer.
Defending on the play, number 7, Alex Shaw, number 4, Hayden Armstrong of the Panthers.
It'll be second down and 10 on the Panthers' 33-yard line.
That's a good note, Brennan.
We have twins out to the right. Quarterback takes the snap. Fake quarterback keeper up the middle. Looks like he's running hard
Number 12, Garrett
for
Harris,
about a
Garrett
9-yard
Bulldogs.
gain. It'll be 3rd down and 1 on the Panthers.
Initial hit by the Panthers.
25-yard line.
81, Landon Chance.
We do have a score update. Pleasant Hill is leading 28-22 over Buffalo in the second quarter.
Thank you, Cameron, for that score.
Anytime, Jason. You know I got you.
You got me, buddy. You got me. All right, Bulldogs come out in the pistol formation. Slot to the left, receiver to the right, slot in motion. Number 32, Heitman, with a run over the left side, right up the gut for a good gain of about 7 yards and a Bulldog first down.
Tackle on the play by number 33, sophomore Holland Graves. Panthers.
Brought down by number 33, Holland
That
Graves.
first down run, the ball is at the 16-yard line of the Panthers. First down, Bulldogs.
First down and 16. Bulldogs are in the Panthers' red zone. In motion handoff.
He's going to push it to the outside.
To
That's going to
number-
be, that should be an offensive face mask.
32, Blake Heitman, the carrier.
I mean, I don't know how you missed that. Is there a possibility we can get a replay on the screen here?
Aiden Armstrong and number 7, Alex Shaw.
I mean, I thought that was clear as day. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you get the right to do a stiff arm to the
you get
face
your
mask
fingers
region,
in.
but as soon as
6.
you like your
Can you
hand
lock your
sticks to that
finger?
face,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not allowed to grab it.
No. That's the one thing about
That could have been a
high
huge
school
turning point.
football.
That could have been a huge turning point in this game.
First
We can
down
set
and
this.
6 on the 6-yard line. Goes to 6, first and goal.
Right the middle.
Heitman right up the middle.
That's gonna be swallowed up
32.
Looks like
by
he
a
had
pride
a
of Panthers.
gain of about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down on the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal for the Bulldogs with 1:46 left in the third quarter.
You know, if you hold them to 3 here,
And number
that's
24,
huge.
Rick
I
Self.
mean,
Second, 3.
it's just, it's just common sense. I don't know what else to say.
We could use a big turnover right now. It would be an awesome opportunity for a turnover somehow. Pistol formation. Heitman over the left-hand side, jumps in the air and gets
illegal.
stuck in the air.
I'm almost positive that's illegal in Michigan football too. You can't hurdle players.
No, I think you can jump over. You just can't like do
Not
like
on the
regular
defense side.
Saquon Barkley
Yeah.
hurdle.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
So we
Misinterpretation
have
of the rules.
3rd down and goal for the Bulldogs on the 2-yard line.
Like you said earlier, Cameron, though, if they can hold them to a field goal here, it'd be huge going into the second half.
Very huge. Huge.
And he's going to get in there for, it looks like, an Odessa score. He might be short.
I think his knees were down.
They're waving their hands in the air.
Looks like it's going to be short.
Tell you
Going
what,
to be 4th down.
This is big.
Number 32 again, Blake Heitman, ball carrier.
Get the playbook ready, Marsh.
22 seconds left in the first.
I'm feeling my Tony Romo.
I don't
third
know.
quarter.
I don't know if you're me, but I'm saying we bring the house and we stop them here.
Oh, yeah. Right up the middle. Here it comes. No.
Touchdown.
Number 32,
Bulldogs.
Blake Heitman with a touchdown.
I didn't think they got it.
For the Bulldogs.
Looks like when he
Shot him like a bullet.
he shot up over the top of him, and when he came down, he was still on his feet and was able to jump back into the end zone.
Hate to see that. You know, but if I'm the Panthers, you know, I'm not going to say, well, crap, you know, it's over. I'm going to give it my all. You know,
Still got a whole another quarter.
exactly. If you're a senior, this is your last time playing your rival at your home stadium ever. You won't ever have a second opportunity. I don't care if you go to college or not. You don't have another chance or atmosphere like this.
Odessa just took their 2nd timeout. They only have 1 timeout remaining for the game. That's going to be that could become big factor here later in the ball game.
It's that X variable.
It really could be a huge thing.
Pretty big.
Right now we have 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Odessa took a timeout. Odessa just scored a touchdown. It is 29-15. Bulldogs versus the Panthers. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to all of our sponsors here. Let me pull it up here real quick. Let's go with our platinum sponsor, Commercial Bank. Bank and Commercial, serving Oak Grove for over since 1907. Gold sponsors are First Baptist Church, supporting Oak Grove for over 150 years. Jake's Heating and Cooling. For your refrigeration, heating, and cooling needs, give Jake's a call. Oak Grove Medical Clinic, looking forward to providing health care to you and your family. State Farm Insurance. Jeff Jennings, your local State Farm agent, helping life go right for over 20 years. Looks like the Bulldogs will be going for 2 here. I wouldn't be shocked if I see a quarterback run.
Me either. He's going to be stopped short.
And he will be stopped short.
Terry Bayless on the carry.
With 6 seconds left in the third quarter, it's a 29-15 ball game. Let's go ahead and pick that back up with our sponsors. Sponsors is New Life Church of Oak Grove, serving the families and communities of Oak Grove. Centerpoint Medical Center, servicing Jackson County and surrounding counties. Gold sponsor, Oak Grove Chiropractic. Silver sponsor, Karen Lux Realties. Executives, Bird Automotive, and Focus on Oak Grove. Thank you, sponsors, for sponsoring the Oak Grove Athletics here at Oak Grove High School in Oak Grove, Missouri. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. We have a 29-15 ball game. You're still within arm's reach of winning a ball game here. Defense, you got to find a stop somewhere between now and then. But offense, you got to put points on the board here.
Yep.
I mean, not only points, you got to get 6. You got to have 7 points.
Even 8.
8 would be fine with me too.
I mean, that's all you can really do. That's the highest you can go.
It looks like we got something else going here. We're going to do an onside kick, and they're not even ready for it.
A little pooch kick. Hayden Armstrong, uh-oh.
This is dangerous.
You give him a lane.
Oh.
Tripped up, knocked down at the 32-yard line. So the Panthers will be starting on their own 32-yard line with 2 seconds left in the third quarter, trailing 29-15.
Hayden took a lick right there.
Yeah, I think I'd go more to the outside, towards the sidelines on special teams like that. I mean, worst comes to worst, you fumble, it's out of bounds. Out in the middle, there's just too many bodies, too many variables. But on to the Oak Grove offense. Let's see how they if they can keep the momentum like they did on their opening drive here in the second half.
The Panthers are in their line, or their what we call a muddle. Looks like Armstrong will be going to the left of the formation. Trips in the backfield. Jones going underneath the center with the snap. Hands it off to number 8, Carson Smith, with about a yard gain to end the third quarter. Well, folks, we've traded scoring opportunities here in the third quarter. The Panthers come out and score on their first drive of the second half, and then the Bulldogs
answer right back.
Answer right back with a short field.
Yep.
What we talked about earlier, we give them the opportunity to start, 50, 60 yards out instead of 80. That's a big opportunity for them. So let's just talk about what do we want to do here in this fourth quarter, Brendan?
Like we said earlier, we keep giving them short field opportunities, and when you put the ball deep in their own territory, it takes them longer to get down the field. And each time that they get down the field in a hurry, that just leaves more time for them to have another possession. And with their offense, it's hard to, obviously, from you can see tonight, it's hard for us to stop their offense. When they got a solid offense going, and they put a lot of points on the board, and that's something that they've been doing, for 3 years now. They've been a high-powered offense, and that they just outscore teams by a lot. And their defense has been doing a great job today too, as well. But Oak Grove just has to dig down and just find a way to win a ball game here.
Yeah, be
Well-
more physical.
Well, like I said earlier, our best defense right now is our offense being on the side on the field. You know, making plays, running that clock down a little bit, but we got to score. You got to keep that momentum going of scoring. So the Panthers will take over, 2nd down and 8 on their own 34-yard line, heading north to south on the football field.
Great observation.
Jones under center takes the snap.
Told you.
Oh,
Pump
over the
fake.
top.
You're great.
I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for.
I'm just having a little bit of fun up here. Take a pat on the back, I called the play.
Better than Joe Buck.
Yeah, I feel like a Tony Romo up here.
Did you text coach at halftime? What?
I should have.
Jones under the center. Quick snap. Hands off to number.
Number 8, Smith on the carry.
Smith on the carry for about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7, actually 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7 on the 9-yard line.
2nd and 7.
We needed to play like that. Get down the field in a hurry. So we can hurry up and get a 3 and out. Get the ball back and score
that
again.
pass hit him right in stride.
It was a great ball.
Carson Smith up the middle.
Hang on to the football.
Hanging on to the football. Looks like it's going to be about a yard and a half shy of a first down.
Tackled by 32, Blake Heitman for the Bulldogs.
I'm giving it to Brennan Griffin here and let
It
him
is 3rd
charge
and
up
1.
the middle.
.24 left in the 4th quarter. Jones under center. Back over to Carson Smith. Looks like it'll be first down and goal on the half-yard line.
Panther carry by number 8, Carson Smith.
Really close.
Good for a first down.
I don't know if you can hear him, but I can hear him through my headset. This Panther crowd is getting into this ball
Starting to
game
get
and going
alive.
crazy.
I can hear it.
Almost as loud as Arrowhead.
Almost. Just a couple decibels.
Jones on the snap. Brennan Griffin gets stuffed for no gain on the play.
Jeez. That play was just absolutely blown up.
Panther carry by 14.
Looks like they were
Brennan
kind of
Griffin.
looking for it. You got to put the ball in the end zone. 2nd down and 1 on the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Griffin in the backfield. Smith.
And he gets into the end zone. That's going to be a Panthers.
Booyah!
Panther. Number 8, senior, Carson Smith.
Looks like the Panthers will be going for 1.
Brendan, what's your March report on that drive?
Just first of all, we come to that play I was talking about earlier about getting my dad talking about how there's no help over the top with the safety, giving a little pump fake to that A screen and just having that guy take off downfield, getting a big play, scoring early in this quarter, giving us and leaving us time to get the ball back and possibly get a 3 and out here, get another touchdown, and then we got a real good game on our hands.
Yes, sir. We had a
Backed up to the 7-yard line.
illegal procedure. Backed up to the 7-yard line. Diego Perez will be kicking the field goal. The kick is up.
And
It
it's
is blocked. I tell you what, though, even though it's a block, you're still within a
Panther
score.
kick blocked by
Yep.
number 32.
Bulldogs lead
Blake Heitman for the
29-21 with 9:23 left in the
9:23
fourth
left in
quarter.
the game.
That's how you come out and you do something and you do it quick.
Panthers.
Yep.
You know what?
21.
When you have that deep threat ability with Mr. Armstrong, I tell you what, he's on an island out there, one-on-one with that cornerback the whole game. that quick little the hitch and go, it worked out. We talked about that before the halftime. You talked about that.
Now you wonder if they put a guy for help, up top. Maybe that opens up for the run game. It takes another man off the D-line or out of the linebacker position.
Or we talk like I talked about earlier. You could do a nice little post pattern out of that. If he's one-on-one out there, everything that we ran with him has been a fly pattern down the sideline.
Yeah, you do a post.
Maybe take him downfield and even do like a 15-yard drag.
Yes.
Across the middle of the field. Because that safety, you get a good play action fake. You'll bring that safety down. You'll draw him out, and you got that
one-on-one.
There's corner on that. If you can turn that DB's hips, the corner's hips out to the outside, and break it back inside and get 5 yards of separation.
He wins that matchup 9 times out of 10.
Exactly. With Hayden Armstrong's speed, you're not going to catch him from 5 yards out.
Diego Perez kicking off. On the ground.
I don't know why I said pooch meant squid. We've been seeing it all night.
Bulldog kick covered by number
Tried
33.
something a little sneaky. First guy popped it up in the air. Next guy in the line here caught it.
But here's the deal.
Short field position again.
Yep.
Well, the Bulldogs will be starting first down and 10 on their own 40-yard line. With 9:22 left in the game, they have an 8-point lead.
First and 10 to the Bulldogs from the Panther 40.
Bulldogs go into the pistol formation. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Or shotgun formation. 11. It looks like it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Number 12 will run for about 3 yards. It'll be 4 yards. I'm sorry. Looks like it'll be second down and 6.
I'd like to see the defense go after the ball here. Punch it
I
out.
tell you what,
Try
though.
to force a fumble.
Exactly, but the thing is they're trying to tackle this guy up from his waist up. They got to chop them legs. Hit him low, knock him off his feet.
That's one thing the Panthers
Second
do
down
lack
and
in
6.
is height. So, you got to use that to your advantage. Go for the legs, knock the big guy down to your side.
Where's the strongest part of a tree? It's the trunk.
Exactly.
I mean, you gotta
Chop
knock it out.
No matter how many swings it takes.
Pistol formation. Quick pass out to the left. Pretty good pursuit. Looks like he's going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down. I tell you what, the Panthers need to bow their back right here and make a good stop.
Yep.
It is 3rd and 2.
Another thing is, if I'm the D-line, I'm putting a hand up, seeing if I can deflect that ball. You get your fingertips on it. That changes the ball's course. Here it is, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, pistol formation. Hand off to Heitman. Busts it out to the left.
Oh, we need to make that play.
Bulldog carried by a 32, Blake Heitman.
Alex Shaw had an opportunity to knock him down. I mean, keep him at no gain on the play.
It's just those little plays all night. Is just not making that one extra play, and forcing them to having to go either kick a punt or go for it on 4th down. We're just making those little mistakes, and it's hurting us big time.
Shooting ourselves in the foot.
Pistol formation. Here we go for the Bulldogs. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to number Heitman.
Go for the ball.
No room to go anywhere. Maybe he has a yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9 on the Panthers' 42-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see him drop back and try to throw the ball here, possibly. Or they keep running the ball and grinding it out and trying to run out this clock. But with the way the Oak Grove's offense is working right now, I wouldn't feel safe only being up 8 points right now at this point in the ball game.
Bayless with the snap.
Another screen.
Quick screen. Oh!
Incomplete
pass. It'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8.
The incompletion brings up 3rd down and 9.
A big 3rd down opportunity for this Oak Grove defense.
It's time for them to bow their backs like you're saying.
One thing I just saw was the coach is looking for seeing if it was behind the back pass,
Here we go, folks. Big play of the game right here. Could be the turn. Whoa! That is the big play that the
Recovered by number 50, senior Xander Berniger. It is Panther ball, first and 10.
There it is, you know. When we need to make a play, we make the play. We get our offense back on the field. And like I was saying earlier, in a position before half where you have like 2 minutes to get down to the full length of a field, you know, you're probably not going to score. But when we have 7 minutes on the clock, we're able to run that clock all the way down, find a way to score, get in the end zone, and tie this game up.
Panthers come out of their formation. Oh, 2 tight ends.
They
Jones with the height.
The box.
Right up the gut.
That's going to be Adrian Whitehead with a big run.
Adrian Whitehead with a big run. Welcome back, Mr. Adrian Whitehead.
Senior number 40, Adrian
I'm doing a NASCAR here. You know, I'm going fast.
Oh, it's good to see what used to be his nickname, Franklin, doing good things in the field.
Yep. Where's Trop?
First down and 10 on the 44-yard line of the Bulldogs. Jones with the snap. Oh, Jamison Kirk right behind the offensive line will get about a 3-4-yard gain. It'll be second down and 6 on the 40-yard line of the Odessa Bulldogs.
Carried by senior number 20, Jamison Kirk. Brought down by 32, Heitman from Bulldogs. Second down and 7.
Looks like the Panthers went to more of a power formation.
Yep.
Here we
Double
go.
tight end set.
Fullback.
Brought down by number 83, Caleb Moody.
It's hard to game plan for that kid when he's been out 3 weeks.
Yep.
And I tell you what, the next team that plays him, they're going to have a game plan just for him.
First down and 10 on the 32-yard line of the Odessa Bulldogs. 5:44 left in the ball game. Panthers to the line of scrimmage. Jones with the height. Snap. Kirk dances to the right.
We got a flag on the play.
Hang on to the football.
Panther carried by number 20, Jamison Kirk.
There is a flag on the play.
Might be a false start.
Personal foul, chop block on the offense. That's going to hurt a little bit.
Penalty on the Panthers.
It should still remain first down.
It's going to be a big penalty here.
I think I bring Hayden Armstrong back in, see if I can get anything on the outside with him.
Penalty results in first down and 25 for Panthers.
The Panthers will be facing a first down and 25 on the Bulldog 47-yard line. Adrian Whitehead with the carry for about 4 yards.
Panther carried number 40, Whitehead.
3-yard gain on the carry.
Westerholm.
Second down and 22 on the 44-yard line of the
Second and
Bulldogs.
22.
Looks like the Panthers will take a timeout. And with that timeout,
Second charge
let's talk a little bit about what your strategy would be. You're now setting yourself, you shot yourself in the foot here. You had momentum going, you shot yourself in the foot, but you still have the ball. Second down and 22. I guarantee you, no matter what, this is going to be 4-down territory because there's only 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game.
Yeah.
What are you thinking play-wise? What do you think they should be calling right here on this play?
You know, in this point in the game, you got 4 minutes 30 seconds left, and you have to get in the end zone. You have to try and tie it up here. I say you do something a little bit crazy, and what did we do? Call it in 8th grade? The razzle dazzle. Halfback pass. Give them something that they haven't seen, because Oak Grove Panthers hasn't run something of that sort in years. It's because there's something that it would catch them off guard.
One person, they did it last year. I think it was at Warrensburg. Carson Smith threw a touchdown pass to Silas Hicks. He can throw a good football. That could be an opportunity coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
He's coming out. I don't think, if I were to do it, I'd do it now.
He needs to stretch his arm on the sideline.
Put a little pass.
Oh, here we go.
Peyton Armstrong in the backfield. A little jet play.
I'd say we go right back to it.
Carried by number 4.
No, I think you throw it on this one.
Knocked out by Bulldogs,
I think if you go
number 14,
naked boot on the other side, the other side is whole wide open.
Yes. It's very wide open.
Like a lot of green over there.
Yeah.
My gosh.
This will be the play of the game right here.
3rd down and 18. You know what? Cut it in half.
Yeah.
At least cut it in half. Give yourself an opportunity to have third and medium.
No, that'd be 4th.
4th and medium, I'm sorry. 4 seconds left. Oh, 4 seconds left on the play clock, and Oak Grove had to use their final timeout of the game.
That is their 3rd.
Boy, that's going to hurt.
Final timeout.
That's going to hurt if something happens.
From now on, the sideline's your friend.
So what play do you think we can draw up from this one here? I like the idea of having Armstrong in the backfield. You might be able to do it.
How about you do a pass with him? He's got a baseball background. He's got a strong arm.
Yes.
Just some games you got to gamble and you got to go. You got to test your luck. And I think this is one of those situations. You're
better than running the
third.
ball.
You're 3rd and forever. A lot of the plays we've been running, we're really not getting those big play gains out of our offense we're running. It's always came from passes.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't surprise me if we see one go through the air right here.
Gotta love it.
Well, you got doubles to the left. No free safety in the middle of the field. Oh, we're drawing them out. Jones rolls to the right.
That's a deep
passes
ball.
It.
That was a great catch.
That was a great catch.
Panther pass intended for number 4, Hayden Armstrong.
Way to be clutch there, Hayden.
Penalty on the play.
It's going to be 15 yards from the spot.
That should have been a catch. He had control of that ball going down through the catch, and after he was on the ground,
can we see
a
replay of that, Mr. Miller? First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Miller in here and for helping us out being our quarterback for tonight.
We're taking it to New York, it looks like.
Oh, Cameron, you're one to always have a good sense of humor.
Oh, thank you, Brennan. You too.
That should be, It's still 3rd down?
Hey, now we bring ourselves into a position. You take a shot.
Should
be in
be
our favor.
3rd down and 5.
3rd down and
I don't know.
3.
No one Pat. I think he runs it.
I think we're going to go like a fullback trap here or a wedge play. Or yep, that too, a blast.
Jamison Kirk.
That's
Positive
close.
yards. That is a 1st down.
Wow.
I have terrible angles.
That is a 1st down. Panthers driving right now. They are on the 21-yard line.
Man, I'm getting kind of into this game. I might have to stand up for the remaining
Bulldogs.
4 minutes.
Palmer on the stop for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10.
I like what they're doing. They're taking their time, getting their 1st downs, and then giving themselves an opportunity to win this ball game.
Yeah.
Jones goes under the center, takes the snap, pitch to Stewart to the left.
Oh, one block away.
That's
from
all
a
right.
big
That's
play.
all right. It is. Looks like he got about a 4 or 5 yard gain. It'll be about another. Looks like it might be second down and 6 on the 17-yard line. Panthers are in the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. They're moving. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left in the game. Hayden Armstrong far out to the right.
You know, just a quick
him.
little stat here. Every time we've been in the red zone tonight, we have scored the football.
False start. Looks like it might have been movement over here
Snap
on the
by
wide
snap.
receiver.
Dead ball
Going to take
foul.
us back 5 yards.
False start.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that number equals up to be 100% in the red zone.
Second down and 11 now on the 22-yard line. Still stay with what you're doing. 3:05 left right now in the ball game.
Second and 11.
Result of the penalty. Second down and 11.
Man, it's been a while since you hear at Oak Grove Stadium get this loud.
You know, you do another run right here.
Jones with the snap.
What exactly
Another
are we
flag.
calling here? That flag was thrown from the back judge on the defensive side, so I'm curious of what he's got here.
Unsportsmanlike.
Dead ball foul on the Bulldogs.
I bet you they're calling the snap.
5-yard penalty.
30 Dogs.
Results in second and 6.
Second down and 6 now on the Oh,
Another big run.
Stewart with a good run. Looks like it's going to be about a third down and 2 on the
Panther carry by number 20.
13-yard line. 14-yard line, I'm sorry.
Bulldog tackle by number 18. Westerhold.
You know, one question is, how much time do you leave on the clock if you score? Do you want to go in overtime? Take your chance?
Third down and 3.
I agree.
From the
I agree,
Bulldogs.
Jason.
14.
For those of you that aren't seeing this, he's shaking his head yes.
Jones in the center, takes the snap. Number 20, Jamison Kirk over to left-hand side. Looks like he does have a nerf for the Panther first down. There is 2 minutes right now. 2
It's gonna be
minutes
huge.
left in the ball
Number
game.
20, Jamison Kirk.
Clock has stopped.
I think that is going to be a first and goal. Yep.
First down and goal for the Panthers. 1:59 right now. Clock is running. 1:59.
For the Bulldogs. It is first and goal.
You get 4 downs to dig deep and do something right here, and give your team a chance to win a ball game.
Hard run to the right-hand side. Looks like he gained about 3 yards on the play. It'll be second down and goal on the 7-yard line.
Jamison Kirk. with the
Jamison
carry.
Kirk with a hard run.
You know, you keep with those
Brought
3
down
yards
by 32, for the Bulldogs.
each down, you're going to get a touchdown right here.
Right now we do have a minute 19
Second and
left
goal.
and counting on the clock. We do have a 29-21 ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball game here tonight at Oak Grove Stadium.
Oak Grove Panthers got to be careful. They have no timeouts.
Jones on the snap. Trap play to number 20, Jamison Kirk bounces it out. Looks like he might have got down to about the 4-yard line. It'll be
It looks like he's
Number
shaking
20,
up on the
Kirk
play.
run.
third down and 4. Looks like
He kind of
Kirk-
got twisted up awkwardly at the very end.
Brought down by 32. Heitman for the Bulldogs.
Looks like Kirk is down on the field currently right now. Ladies and gentlemen,
Third and
there's
goal.
51 seconds left in the game with a score 29-21.
I'm hoping the best right now, but it looks like he might be grabbing for his leg.
All right, right now, what plays, gentlemen, could we be talking about right now while they're working and attending to Jamison Kirk over there?
You know, gosh, I mean, just keep going with what you're going right now. You got 2 good positive yard plays right there. I mean, you got to keep doing it, keep pushing the ball, you know, and just try to get in the end zone here.
You got 2 plays to get 4 yards.
Yeah.
2 plays to get 4 yards.
And something like you were
You
talking
can't-
about earlier, that wedge play with Brendan Griffin. It was 5 yards every single time.
Mhm.
You run that a couple times. I don't think they're going to be sniffing that out. We've run those little power power blast in the C gap. We're keep
No.
hitting the C gaps. If we just go right at the middle, I don't think they're going to see it coming.
I think they might, though. I think you don't go for the inside. I think you stick with that same formation, but you take it to the outside.
Going right off in between the guard and the tackle.
Yeah.
That, you know, what we call six and seven
Your-
holes,
your-
or your five
your
and your
fives.
fours.
Yep.
You know, stay on those and ride those guys. Well, folks, we hope that Mr. Jamison Kirk right now doesn't have anything going on too serious. You know, we want to make sure that everybody leaves here the same way they came in, and that's injury-free here at the ball field. We also like to send our thoughts and prayers to the family of the police officer in Independence that was shot and killed in the line of duty here 2 days ago. You know, you never want to see that. You know, we pray for his family.
Yeah.
I know they said that he had a fiance. You know, nothing like that is ever easy. We just pray that, you know, those things, you know, help him out. Well, Jamison Kirk right now is being helped off the field. You know what? This is where you as teammates have got to pick the man up. Pick a man up, go out there and play hard for him. He's been out there throwing his body around and running hard every time, so he's in good hands. Cole Webster does a great job here at Oak Grove.
I'm sure there's going to be a prayer team behind him, too.
Yep. So, current situation, there's 51 seconds left on the clock. The Panthers have no timeouts. The Bulldogs have one. The Bulldogs leading 29-21, 51 seconds left. 3rd down and 4. The Panthers are on the 4-yard line of the Odessa Bulldogs, trying to score at least a game-tying touchdown.
This is big.
Jones under center. Carson Smith with a run. Gets it. He's about 2 yards short. So we're right now it's going to be 4th down and 2. 4th down and 2.
Looks like
Panthers up on the ball.
Oh.
What a tackle by number 32, Blake Heitman. Blake Heitman with the tackle. I thought Carson Smith was going to be able to get around that corner and caught him in open field.
Bulldogs will take over on the 3-yard line.
The Bulldogs will take over on possessions, and folks, that unless there's some miracle of a fumble of any kind, that will be the ball game. The Panthers come out here and fight hard against the number 2 ranked team in the state, the Odessa Bulldogs, and right now it's a 29-1 ball game, or 29-21 ball game. Well, there's a timeout for Odessa. Odessa takes their last and final timeout. Let's go ahead and see here one more time for our sponsors here for Oak Grove Athletics. Let's go with Commercial Bank, their platinum sponsor, Commercial Bank. Bank it commercial, serving Oak Grove since 1907. Our gold sponsors are First Baptist Church, supporting Oak Grove families for over 150 years. Jake's Heating and Cooling. For your refrigeration, heating, and cooling needs, give Jake's a call. Oak Grove Medical Clinic, looking forward to providing health care to you and your family. State Farm Insurance. Jeff Jennings, your local State Farm agent, helping life go right for over 20 years in Oak Grove. New Life Church of Oak Grove, serving the families and community of Oak Grove. Centerpoint Medical Center, servicing Jackson County and the surrounding counties. Oak Grove Chiropractic. Silver sponsor is Karen Lux Realty. Executives, Bird Automotive, and Focus on Oak Grove. Thank you again, sponsors, for helping make things go right here at Oak Grove. Bulldogs get the snap, take the snap, and they will take a knee. And ladies and gentlemen, and that will be the ball game. 15 seconds left, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I can tell you one thing, fellas. This was a great ball game to be at this evening. You couldn't ask for a better fight from both teams. Brandon, just go over little things that you saw and what's something that these guys need to work on for next week.
You know, I don't.
Well, I got to take that back. They're off next week. Clinton game has been canceled, so Oak Grove does not have a game next week. But going into the next opponent,
I just, you know, you take what you learn from this game and you incorporate it into the next one. You know, you play a really good team close, and you know you do as much as you can to get into the game. And you know we're one big play or one possession away from making it a really good game and possibly taking another win.
Cameron.
Yeah, basically what Brendan said. Going back to your fundamentals, I think a lot of it is stuff that we the viewers aren't seeing as well as the players. They're probably knowing, hey, I didn't step right. Football's a game of inches, so it's just I'm excited to see what both teams have to offer. It's only the beginning of the year, but we got a big season ahead of us.
Well, I tell you what, Oak Grove has had a rough stretch here these last 3 games, and you know what? They responded very well tonight, and I'm very proud of these young men, how they came out here and fought this ball game. I mean, you know what? Like you said, it's a game of inches. 2 yards away from tying a ball game and going into overtime with the number 2 ranked team in the state of Missouri in Class 3. There's nothing that you can hang your head down about, but guess what? Make that be fuel for the next time you go out there on the field. Go out there and do better, be better, and guess what? Come out with a W.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it's a beautiful night again here at Oak Grove Panther Stadium, and we thank you all for watching and thank you for coming out. To the fans for coming out and supporting these young men on both sides of the field. There is a bunch of people from both sides, from Odessa and Oak Grove. Looks like they're getting ready to pass out the traveling trophy right now to the Odessa Bulldogs. Looks like they will keep that in their possession for at least one more year. But you know what, folks? I'm happy to have Cameron Keith here and Brendan Marsh here with me up in the booth this Friday night. And you know what, folks? I wouldn't have nothing else better to do but to be up here calling the game with these guys. A great game of football here with the Oak Grove Panthers.
Thanks for having us once again.
Thank you.
No problem, fellas. All right, folks. Well, this is Jason Marsh with Cameron Keith and Brendan Marsh here on the YouTube channel for the Oak Grove Panthers. We thank you for watching, and you know what? Tune in next time to Oak Grove Panther football here on the YouTube channel for Oak Grove.